that he calls on Nigerians to rise up in arms, against the National Assembly. To rise up in arms against the National Assembly. This is incitement to violence. If anything happens to me on this floor, happens to my family, happens to any member of this house, Patrick Obayabo will be responsible for it. It's an incitement to violence against our persons, against this institution, because he thinks he can speak English the way he likes.
Mr. Speaker, if you look at my press conference, after stating some of my worries, I did say these are my worries. And I called on honorable members to take a second look at this matter. And that if the National Assembly decides to go ahead to tinker with the Electoral Act with a view to align honorable members to be members of the parties of NEC. If they go ahead, this would amount to legislative rascality and parliamentary gambadoism. If they go ahead, Speaker and very distinguished and esteemed colleagues, in using that phrase, I did not intend to offend the sensibilities of my distinguished colleagues and this House. If the usage of that word offends my colleagues and the sensibilities of this House, an unreserved apologia from me. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Patrick Obayabo, you know, sometimes we have serious difficulty in understanding the incredible manner in which you control the English language. Therefore, are you stating to this House that you're withdrawing that statement and you're apologizing to this House, so that I'm clear on what you've just done?
This institution is bigger than anybody, and this institution shall live forever. If the honorable colleagues and this institution feels offended, I tender an unreserved apologia, and I withdraw that statement. This institution shall live forever.
In the spirit of brotherhood and in moving the nation forward and the serious work we have to do, I hereby rule that his apology and withdrawing of the statement stands. Honorable colleagues, we should not give unnecessary attention to statements that would not mean much after today. But we should stand firm and continue to have the courage to do what is right, even when it seems unpopular. Because we're here for the long term and not the 100-meter race. I rule again that you should please stand down on that and we'll move our nation forward.
And finally, the National Assembly will not hesitate to evoke its constitutional powers if nothing is done to address the above resolutions passed today. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the Secretariat?
In the history since I came to this National Assembly, I never see this hot joint section with too much contradictory resolutions, because they are able threatening the executive that if the president never take action, the National Assembly, the Joint Senate and the House of Wuse will take any necessary. What is the necessary power we have? Is impeachment. Anybody to threaten the president. President will remain the president and he will be elected. When he finishes 8 years, you go, then anybody can come. But for now, nobody will. That treatment is the only thing that worrying me in the chamber. Because after all the resolution, they say without adopting that resolution by the executive, we will take any legislative power that we have against them. issue of the people are collecting signatory to serve the notice of impeachment to the president. We know it's there in the house, but we know nobody can afford to show us that they will come and impeach the president in the chamber. Nobody will impeach that, because there is no two-thirds. I'm sure there is no two-thirds in the House of Representatives, because our group, we are strong enough to stop anything called impeachment. But today, I agree with the legislatures for saying that we have to improve the security of this country and the killing must end. This is very accepted. Issue of people around the president that are not performing better, I accepted for the president to change them or to sack them. I agree with the legislature. Issue of intimidating people, like now, intimidating a whole Senate president, to liaise, to call him, oh, he sponsored a robbery. A whole Senate president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is embarrassed to this institution. I will not support it, and I am sure President never support it. Because right now, inside the villa, President is with the service chiefs, having a meeting, and he is complaining, and the President say, why are you creating problem between me and the legislatures? That is what he is doing now, and it is hardly for him not to take today. I am sure the President will take serious action, and this thing will stop. It's not good in this country as a country. Somebody, if you want to hunt somebody to do something, if we can remember, journalists, you are here, you are aware in 2015, we don't have money, we don't have power, we never intimidate anybody. God bring this power to us. So it's no need for this government to intimidate anybody for expecting for re-election matters or something. We look for God, we try to do good to people. This is what we're supposed to concentrate on. Right now we are praying, as they said, now the barrel of crude oil hit almost $80. So we are expecting to get money to come and do welfare to the people. And the people are complaining not only about, they are complaining about security, poverty, hunger. Even in my constituency, people are complaining about this. I know. Because I went to my constituency. We talk about the issue of these resolutions, and what is pain me is they treated the president. They treated the president. So really, they say if we never, it means impeachment, and nobody will impeach the president. I'm sure. As far as we are alive in this house, nobody will impeach the, because that day is a whole day. Thank you, my people.